Good morning, afternoon, or evening as the case may be in your part of the world. For those that don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. I thought I'd give a little intro to this to tell you basically one little thing. This is going to be bizarre, very strange, unusual, but there is a message in it somewhere. Hopefully it's not bizarre enough that you'll miss the point. Either way, I hope it's at least a little entertaining. And with that, I'll give you this. I don't want to scare you, but there are people out here that would do you harm. And they don't all wear masks. And they're all dressed in black. They don't all have dark, scary coats. They're not all bats. They're your friends, your associates. Some of them are the people you work with. Some of them are like me. You'd never dream it. It would never occur to you. It would never be a thought at all. But then, it's a scary world we live in. For some of us. Yep. There are scary people all over the world. So what do we do about it? Do we hide? Do we cower in our houses? Do we ignore it? Let's assume that we did. Just stay inside where it's safe and warm and cozy and not worry about any of it. Are you really safe? You're on the internet. Your pictures are every day. As you put up your vlogs, you tell the most intimate, personal things about yourself. Because you're an honest person. And you want to have friends. But I'm not trying to scare you. And the question is, why come out here? Why would I, or anyone, put themselves in such a dangerous situation? And the answer is very simple. Why put yourself out here? Why? Because people go to work every day and have to be out here. You don't have to do anything except use your eyes. Document what you see. Don't allow them complete reign over this. Don't allow them to hide in the shadows. Let them know you're watching. Let them know that you will tell someone. Let them know that they're no safer than you are. Maybe when they're exposed. Just perhaps. You and I can all one day walk without fear. Walk with our fellow man and know that they've got your back, the same as you've got theirs. You're the witness. You're the accuser. And you may be the only thing between them and the innocent. Don't dress up like I did just to make a video. Instead, just be you. Keep your eyes open and your loved ones safe. Now you're probably wondering, what in the hell was that all about? Wasn't exactly my best video or best shot, was it? There are a lot of people on here that are talking about how they're afraid to put their videos up, because of the security risks. There's only a security. Is that the biggest match you ever saw in your life? The security risk is real. I mean, there's always a danger anytime you put anything out in the public eye of the public getting a hold of it. Or somebody getting a hold of it and using it against you. But that's not just on the internet, folks. The fact of the matter is, very private things, like your social security number and your telephone number and all of that, is common knowledge and publicly accessible. In some cases, you have to pay a small fee to get it, but it is a small fee. For about $15, I can take out a subscription that will last for a couple of months, and during that time I can look up any information that I want. For those of you who are wanting to know where that site's at, it exists. But it doesn't matter if you're on the internet or if you're using your credit card at your local service station. So they can get you. What does that mean? Does it mean, stay in your house? That's what this video is about. Does it mean stay in your house, cower in your house, be afraid to go outside, don't talk to people, beware of strangers? No. What it means is be aware. And that's what my other security video was about. It wasn't about, ooh, be afraid. It's about be aware. Know who's getting what information, what purposes they're getting it for, and what's going to happen with that information once those people have it. Where does it go to? Read your privacy policies, that kind of thing. Know what's going on. then you can decide if that's something you want to do or you don't want to do, like making videos here on YouTube. Now, if you're afraid of coming out here and making a video on YouTube because you'll look stupid, well, welcome to the club, so are all of we. And obviously, some of us can look pretty stupid at times. If you're worried that something you might say or do while on your video might get you into trouble because you're embarrassed by it, well, if you're doing something in front of the camera and thousands of people that you'll be embarrassed about, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Not only in front of the camera, but at all. It's not a judgment. I'm saying if you're afraid to do what you want to do for fear of embarrassment, or that you wouldn't want anybody to know that you're like that, then yeah, you're right. Probably you shouldn't put up videos of you doing that. It's common sense, I would think. But some of you will anyway. Hell, I've seen people beat the crap out of someone's cars or another human being. Be proud of that fact and put it up here on the internet, absolutely not realizing that what you are doing is incriminating yourself with your own video. How stupid is that? People amaze me. They totally amaze me. But what this video is about is just, first of all, don't be afraid to go ahead and be you. There are evil people every place that you go. There are bad seeds everywhere. There are also a lot of us who are not. And we're the people that will turn our video camera around and tape something like the Rodney King beating. Remember that? YouTube and the electronics industry has given you a very powerful tool. It's given you the ability to make a video at the drop of a hat at any given moment by pulling your webcam, or not your webcam, by pulling your cell phone out of your pocket and documenting what you see. You know, there's a lot of you saying, well, what do we do about injustice? What do we do about these people that are dumping stuff? What do we do about... What you do is take out your cell phone camera and take some shots. What you do is you send those shots in. You get things like license numbers and addresses and vehicle makes and models. Don't worry about Big Brother. Be Big Brother. Be the person who documents what happens in your neighborhood. If the person that you're taking videotape of really is doing nothing wrong, they have nothing to worry about. So that's what you can do. What can you do? Be one of us. That's what you can do. You can be someone that cares enough to do something about it. You know, I'm not someone who believes in the voting process. It's just something that I don't buy into. On the other hand, if you want your voice to be known, if you're going to whine and cry about what government you have, get out and vote so you can make the government the one that the majority of the people want. You have the power. I know you do. I see your videos out here. I see that you can make a difference as one individual with an audience of thousands. And I'm not saying be a vigilante. Everybody has a cause and everybody can justify what they do. Don't be a vigilante. But when you see something that shouldn't be going on, document it. Just as it happens. I'm not telling you narc out a friend. Imagine, if you will, you're in the middle of downtown and two guys start fighting. And 20 people standing around them pull out their cell phone or their video camera and start taking pictures. 20 people. Whichever one of these guys in the fight is in the wrong is going to stop and get the hell out of there. The guy who was not in the wrong is going to stay and thank each and every one of you. And the best part, the guy that ran away is on tape. So it's just a matter of time. What can you do? More than you know. Anyway, that's it for this edition. I know it's a lot of rambling and bizarre behavior, but the points are valid. Think about them. For those of you that are going to call me a communist and a narc and a fag and whatever else, let me give you a tip. Save your time. I consider the source and just ignore it. If you put personal attacks up, they will be removed. If you spam this video with mindless, look at my sites, that will be removed. If you have a valid point to make, and you can do it in a reasonable manner, without name calling and yelling and screaming and a lot of bullshit, please, by all means. If you think that you've got a valid opposition to what I'm saying, I will not only allow the comment through, I will even comment on it. You know, we'll debate it. If you think you can show me where I'm wrong, by all means, do that. But if what I'm saying is just upsetting you, and you just have to tell me what a redneck I am, you're wasting your time. And mine. So save us both the trouble. Until next time, this is Zen Archer, reminding you, take care of one another, and be well.